I'm Ann Turnbull with Max International. Today we're going to talk about coaching for success. This coaching is particularly related to Max Nigeria, however other Max associates may find much of the information useful. So we're going to talk about three things: how to have a coaching conversation with your team members, the simple basics of inviting and following up, and how to do third-party credibility effectively. The coaching conversation is really useful for associates who have been in Max for some time but who are no longer active, or perhaps haven't been active in some time, or for those who are active and very interested but they're not really getting the results. It's also useful for those who have been in Max for at least a month just to check in with them and make sure that they're doing the right things so that they can achieve success. And then finally, it's useful for new people to make sure they know exactly what to do to go out and achieve their goals. So the coaching conversation is all about this. You want to ask your team members if they want to make money, find out what they're doing, help them refine their approach, and then let them know that the number one thing they need to do once you've had that conversation is get their auto ship done. And here's how it looks in detail. When you call your associate or you meet with them, you ask them how are they finding their Max business. You want to listen to what they say. Oftentimes they'll say, well, it's been challenging, or I haven't really had a lot of success in signing people up, or people tell me the products are expensive. Just listen to what they say. And let them know that many people are making serious money with Max in Nigeria now. Would they also want to make money if they could? Listen to what they say. If they say they want to make money, then now you have an open door for a coaching conversation. If they don't want to make money, then that's fine. Maybe they're not interested in the Max business. So don't push people to do things that they don't really care about doing. If they want to make money, then you can go on to have the coaching conversation and ask them, how many people on average are they talking to in a week? Usually what I'll say is, for example, last week, on average, how many people did you speak to? Listen to what they say. And then ask them, how are they contacting them? Are they contacting them on WhatsApp? Are they calling them on the phone? Are they seeing them in person? You want to find out how they're approaching people. And ask them, what are they saying? And you want to know in explicit detail. Sometimes what I'll do with people is I'll ask them, I'll say, pretend I'm the person that you're approaching. What is it that you're saying to me exactly? Oftentimes you'll find that they're talking all about the products. And ask them, what are they sending them for information? And then finally ask them, how are they following up? And get the detail. How quickly do they follow up? What are they saying when they follow up? How are they following up? So that you really get a clear picture of exactly what's going on right now in their business. And what we see as the common mistakes, these are the things to look for so that you can help your associate refine their approach. Number one is they're not talking to enough people. You want to let them know that they should be talking to a minimum of 2 per day or 10 per week. And if they want to grow faster, they should be talking to more. Number two, people are talking too much. Sometimes they're going into a lot of detail about Max International, the products, how you make money. They're simply talking too much. A lot of times what I find, particularly in Max Nigeria, is that people are talking about the products. They'll say, well, I explain the product, the benefit, how it helps every cell. That is a big no-no, a big mistake. And people are not using the tools effectively. We're going to tell you exactly what to do and what to say, but these are the mistakes you're going to be looking for, the things that you can look for where you can help an associate refine. So they're not using the videos, the brochures, they're just talking and not actually using the tools. Another mistake is when associates are not following up properly. You know, it takes 4 to 7 contacts. It's most typical before someone will enroll in your business. And so sometimes people are not following up quickly enough, or they're not following up often enough. A lot of times people are not using third-party credibility. That's a big thing that we find that people are not doing, which means simply introducing their potential business partner to somebody other than themselves. We'll talk about that in a few minutes. And then the other mistake that people will make is not focusing on people who can afford the product or the business opportunity, or the people that will be resourceful enough to find the money. These are the common mistakes. So what is it that we want to tell people to do exactly? We want them to create a list in a Max diary. Most people don't have a list, and if they do have a list, it might have 10 or 20 people on it. So let them know they need to target to get that list to at least 200. People they know from church, from school, from their wedding, people they do business with, their neighbors, their friends, their families. There's a great memory jogger that they can access which will help them remember all the people that they know. And they want to talk to a minimum of 2 people every day or more to grow faster. You want to tell them exactly what to say, how to follow up, who they should be referring to in your team for third-party credibility, whether that's you or someone in your team. And then ask them, once you've had that conversation, ask them, does it sound like something you can do? In almost every case, the answer will be yes, I can do that. As long as they've told you they want to make money, when you tell them the simple way to do the business, which we're going to tell you exactly what it looks like in just a minute, they'll say, yes, I can do that. And they go off with renewed excitement and purpose for their Max business. Once you've had that conversation, now you can let them know the first thing to do is your auto ship. Too many times, especially near the end of the month, associates will call up their team members and say, okay, it's time to do your auto ship. Well, meanwhile, maybe that associate has never earned anything in Max. You know, they're not having any results, and you're calling them to do their auto ship because you're the one who wants to benefit. What we should be doing instead is helping make sure our associates can benefit by teaching them how they also can make money. Now, what is it that we're telling them to say? And this can be done on either phone or on WhatsApp. I've just started working with a US company that's new in Nigeria. They have a product everybody in Nigeria needs, and they are growing very fast. People are making serious money with this company. I'm sure you would know someone who would need the product or who would want to make money. Please take a look at this short video and then let's talk. Then, if you're sending by WhatsApp, add your name and your phone number. Too many times, people may not have you in their phone. For example, when people come to BOMs and we greet them and we say, wow, you're welcome, who was it that invited you? You can't imagine the number of times that they'll look at their phone and they'll say, you know what, I don't even know their name, I just saw it in my WhatsApp. They don't even know who invited them. And remember that the Max business is a relationship business. So you can't have a relationship with someone if they don't know your name. So just add your name to your message, and as you continue to message them, always sign with your name so that they get used to, oh, great, that's Frank who's been talking to me about Max. I'm so happy to hear from him. And they'll just get to know you and your name, and that will be a much better relationship that you'll have. Now, the key points you want to make sure you incorporate: let them know it's a US company and it's growing fast. Tell them that they have a product everybody needs. Don't mention the word supplement. We recommend that because too many people have heard supplements in Nigeria, and the moment they hear supplement, they just turn their mind off. Oh, one of those things, no, I'm not interested. They're not even going to look. Let them know people are making money. A lot of people will also want to make money, and that will grab their attention. Don't mention Max International, Cellgevity, networking, because what we're trying to do here is avoid people having a preconceived idea of what it is they're going to look at. Because they might have heard about Max International, and the further we grow in Nigeria, the more people will have seen Cellgevity or heard of Max International, but they haven't likely really looked at it. So we want them to look at it for themselves and not have a preconceived idea of what it is they're going to see. And especially don't mention networking, because too many people have seen network marketing in Nigeria. They don't like it. Their minds will be closed right away. And we like to say that they're sure that they would know someone. We're sure you would know someone who would need the product or who would want to make money. That way, you're not saying to them, oh, I know you need to make money, or I know you would need the product, but you're sure they would know someone who would need the product or who would want to make money, and that makes it a little bit of a softer approach. Usually when people take a look at the information, they're going to be excited about the product and they'll also be interested in making money. And then, like we said, adding your name and number if it's a WhatsApp message. Now, if it's a health challenge, you can vary the message just a little bit. And again, don't talk too much. The number one thing that we find is that people are talking too much, or they're trying to explain too much about the product without letting the tools do the information. So you can still say, I've started working with, or I've seen a US company new in Nigeria. They have a product that's helping a lot of people with your health challenge. Okay, you can mention whatever their health challenge is. I really believe it can help you as well. And people are also making money with this company. Please watch this short video and then let's talk. It's going to be the exact same information you're sending, but you're just tweaking your message a little bit to focus on their health issue and that you think you have something that can help them. Now, what are you going to send in that first information? The information we most typically send in Nigeria, there's a Nigeria video. It's just a little introduction to the product and the science. It also has two Nigerian doctors talking. You can send one or two of the disease sheets and some written testimonies. You'll find both the disease sheets and the written testimonies on activeteam.com. You'll find the Nigeria video. You can get it from your team leader, or you can look it up on YouTube by searching for Anne Turnbull. You'll find the video there. It's a short 6-minute video, and it's really getting a lot of good results in Nigeria. And if you want to, you can also add the website. Why do we sometimes suggest that you may want to add more than just the video? Because if people receive the video and maybe they don't have data at the moment, or they're in a bad network spot, they may not download the video right away. But if they see the disease sheets or the written testimonies, now they're interested and they'll find a way to download the video, get data, or whatever they have to do to watch the video. And of course, for those who love to do research, you want to give them the website so that they can actually research if they wish. Sometimes people make the mistake when they're introducing Max to say just Google Max or Google Celgevity. You never want to do that, because I can promise you what will happen is they will find another associate. They will not find you. This, in fact, just happened the other day, and that person called up the person they found online and wanted to buy Celgevity and even get registered with that person. So don't tell people to Google. Send them the information that you want them to see. That's a strong recommendation. Now, when you're following up, you want to follow up the next day, and you keep your follow-up very simple. Ask them, did you watch the video? I recommend, if you can, that you make that follow-up a phone call and not a WhatsApp chat. Once you've determined they've watched the video, you really want to speak to them on phone. So ask them if they watched the video. If they haven't watched it, express some urgency and ask them when they can watch it. So let them know, wow, you're really missing out. You need to see this video. When can you watch it? But if they've seen it, you ask them, what did you like? And this is the big question right here. Ask them, did you like the product or making money or both? A lot of people just focus on the product and they're losing the opportunity for people who might also want to make money. So always ask this question, did you like the product or making money or both? If they're interested in making money, then you want to introduce them to somebody other than you for third-party credibility. And third-party credibility just means that someone else will share their own experience, their own excitement around what Max International is doing, and they will help you move your potential business partner forward. You can also invite them to a BOM, that's a business opportunity meeting, if there is one in your area. With Max Nigeria, we're growing very quickly, and so there are more and more BOMs to invite people to. Now, the way you're going to introduce your potential business partner to somebody other than you is very simple. If they say they're interested in making money, just say something along the lines of, great, let me introduce you to one of the top leaders in our company who can share more information. And that way you have a reasonable introduction to somebody other than you. And of course, you'll know who the key people in your team are who can do third-party credibility for you. You always look for people who will benefit by helping you be successful. And that will be someone in your team, in your upline line of sponsorship. Now, of course, some people may have questions or objections. They may have seen a lot of supplements, or they don't like networking, and they'll ask you about that. What's different about this supplement? Or is this networking? I don't like it. They may ask those questions. So here's how you handle those questions. You want to ask them about their experience first. Oh, you don't like supplements. Have you used supplements before and they haven't worked for you? Or, if they say, is this network marketing? You can ask them, why do you ask? Have you tried network marketing before? How did you find it? Just ask them their experience. And then you can use a feel, felt, found approach. And here's what it's going to sound like. Well, if someone says, for example, networking, no, not for me. I don't like networking. Or they say supplements, there's so many supplements, one of those things. You can say, you know what? You're right. Many people feel the same way in Nigeria. Nigerians have seen so many supplements. They've seen so many network marketing companies. Now you see they are nodding with you. You're not arguing with them. You're not fighting them. You're agreeing with them. And then you let them know most people are not even interested in looking at any more supplements or network marketing companies. Am I right? Now they're with you. They're like, yes, you're right. Exactly. That's exactly how I feel. And then what you say to them is, but what people find when they look at Max is that we are very, very different. Okay? Now, if you're talking about the product, if they have a question about supplements, they don't like supplements, here's what you can say once you've done that opening. Max has a supplement unlike any other supplement that's been seen in Nigeria or anywhere else for that matter. It has backed by 25 years of science and more than 20 clinical studies. And it actually works. When people use it, they get results. In fact, doctors all over Nigeria are keying in because of the science and the efficacy of the product. The product works. People try it and they come back for more. In fact, the biggest challenge we have in Nigeria is actually having enough in stock. This is a supplement like you have never seen before. Now, if they have a question about networking, and by the way, when you're responding to that, have that strong posture. Have that conviction that this is something they have never seen before, and then you can introduce them to somebody other than you who can also share their excitement. If they have the concern about networking, here's what you can say, again with that very strong posture. Ghana was the first African country for Max, opened 3.5 years ago. Ghana is now the #1 country out of 16 countries for Max International. The top person in Ghana now makes about 20 million naira every single month. And Nigeria opened just 1.5 years ago. It's already #2 in the world for Max International. Nigeria is very soon going to become #1 in the world. The company is seriously growing. Max is very, very different than any other company you've seen here in Nigeria. We have a product that people need and that people value. We keep our business very, very simple. And people are making money with our company. Now that will be enough to have them see it for themselves. So just let them know you need to see it for yourself. And then you can make your decision. Invite them to a business opportunity meeting and introduce them to somebody other than you for third-party credibility. So that's the way you can handle those objections about product or about networking. Now, when you are doing third-party credibility for somebody on your team, because remember at Max, what we do is we learn to learn, then we learn to do it ourselves, and then we learn to teach. So all of this discussion we're having right here, you need to learn it for yourself, you need to do it, and then you need to teach it to your team. So right now, you're going to be the one asking someone else for third-party credibility for your own potential business partners, your own prospects, but you should be the one giving third-party credibility for those members in your own team. So when you're doing third-party credibility for your team member, here's how it should go. You want to compliment the prospect and compliment the associate. So let's say, for example, that John is introducing me to Ngozi. All right, John is the associate, Ngozi is the potential business partner or the prospect. So what I would say is, when I call up Ngozi, I would say, wow, Ngozi, John speaks so highly of you. He says you're a very strong businesswoman. That's fantastic. And then I would say, and John is someone I really appreciate so much. He's growing very quickly with our company, and I know he's going to go straight to the top. So we compliment the prospect and compliment the associate. Then we want to confirm they've seen the information. I understand that John has been talking to you a little bit about Max International. Have you had a chance to review the information he shared with you? And then if they say yes, you ask them, wonderful, what did you like best, the product or making money or both? If they say they're interested in making money, then you can give them the simple business summary. So you want to say, great, would it be okay if I shared the simple way our business works? They're obviously going to say yes, and then you continue with the simple business summary. And here's what it sounds like. You register with $59,000 and you get products that are worth over $72,000. You can start with more products if you wish. You can use some of the products for yourself and you have some to share or to market. Every month we buy a few products. That's what keeps our business going. Your target in the same month that you join, if you can, is to find 5 people who will want both the products and to make money. You want to do it in the same month you join if you can. They're also going to start with as low as $59,000, or they can start with more if they want more products. Once you've found your 5 people, you're going to make about 50,000 Naira in commissions. You haven't even sold your products yet. Now remember, everybody's target is to bring their 5 people. You can bring 5, 10, 20 or more, as many as you like. But everybody's goal is to bring their 5. Once 3 of your own people bring their own 5, now you'll be making about 100,000 Naira every month and you still haven't sold any of your products. And it grows from there. We work together as a team and we teach you the simple way to do this business. Do you see this as something you can do? Most times you're going to say, yes, I see it as something I can do. Now, if they want more detail about the business, some will sign just based on that. But if they want more detail, you can invite them to a business opportunity meeting. And by the way, you don't have to insist they come to a meeting or see more before they register. You can enroll them if they're ready to enroll. But if they need more information, you can invite them to a business opportunity meeting, a BOM. You can do a one-on-one presentation. There's a video on the opportunity presentation you can share with them, or you can give them the business plan PDF. There's a video and audio that goes through it if you can't meet them in person. There's a Max as a business summary in a WhatsApp that you can give them, or you can actually give them, if they're networkers and they want to see the nitty-gritty, you can give them the actual compensation plan from the Max website. So there's many, many ways you can share the business in more detail with them. If they've come to a business opportunity meeting or they've seen more information that they were looking for, you follow up once again and you ask them, what did you like the best? Do you see this as something you can do? If they're ready to go, you ask them if they've made their decision, or maybe after a business opportunity meeting, they have the form, they've collected the form, you ask them, how soon can you order your first products or pay for your registration? Are you ready to do that now, or will it be within the week? And if money is an issue, if they say, well, I'll be ready to do it at the end of the month or next month, then you want to ask them very directly, is the only thing holding you back from getting started right now money, or is it something else? If they say it's money, what you want to do is teach them how to find customers and use that money to register. Because when they start with $59,000, they'll get 9 Celgevity. And if they can find 2 customers who want to pay $30,000 for a 1-month pack, they can use that customer's money, register, and then give the products to the customer, and they're now in business and they have a 1-week bottle to use for themselves. So we keep our business very simple. I hope this has made sense to you. And I can promise you that if you follow that approach and you teach your team to do the same thing, you'll find that your success results go up dramatically. This is a list of resources where you can find information. Of course, our website, max.com. There's a website on glutathione research that you can look up. The back office, which is mymaxoffice.com. If you're an associate, you should be visiting your virtual office daily. Activeteam.com is where you can find documents, this training, presentations. You can look for information on YouTube, and also in network marketing, you can look up networkmarketingpro.com. So thank you very much for joining us today. I hope you found this information useful. Please do make sure to use it and to share it with your teams.